sinabi ni Jesus, Ama, patawarin mo sila sapagkat hindi nila nalalaman ang kanilang ginagawa. In the prayer of Jesus Christ, no, sabi niya, Ama, patawarin mo sila sapagkat hindi nila nalalaman ang kanilang ginagawa. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Na itong mga kawal, dala-dala si Jesus Christ, ipinako, sinama pa yung dalawang kriminal, dalawang magnanakaw, together with Him. No? Now, even at this point of time, in the crucifixion, ang iniisip ni Jesus Christ is not Himself, kundi itong mga tao na nagpapako sa Kanya. And not only that, in the following verses, dun sa binasa ni Katrina kanina, dito, kinuha pa yung damit ni Jesus Christ at pinaglabanan pa, pinagsugalan pa. No? Kaya nga, sabi ni Jesus Christ, these people do not know what they are doing. But He was asking the Father, He expressed to the Father na, Ama, patawarin mo po sila. Hindi nila alam ang kanilang ginagawa. Meron ba mga tao na sa kanilang ginagawa, every day of their lives, every day na meron silang decision, meron silang action, hindi ba nila alam what they are doing? Di ba? Bago nila inisip, hindi ba nila alam that ang kanilang gagawin ay tama o hindi? But because these people do not know what they are doing, ignorance, negligence, kung alam lamang nila na ang ipinapako nila ay ang tagapagligtas, maybe they will not do that. Yung kabulastugan na yon, yung kalokohan na yon, pagsusugalan yung damit, isipin mo, ipapako mo si Jesus ang tagapagligtas kasama ng dalawang magnanakaw. Meron kaming pre na tinatawag para magatid sa Mount Carmel para sa dialysis. Si Elder Carlito yun, at buti available siya. At sa kwentuhan namin, ang kwentuhan namin sabi nga, kasi siya naka-schedule for the third Sunday and his message is about the cross. At ang sabi niya, being crucified on the cross is a very humiliating. Very humiliating. At ito ang pinakabababang parusa na parang sinasabing pinakawalang penalty sa isang taong nagkasala through crucifixion. Kaya nga, dito, isipin mo, He was crucified together with the thieves. No? Kaya nga, even at this point of time, Jesus Christ was not thinking about Himself, but He was thinking about these people.
Highlights that Jesus, even while being nailed to the cross, prioritized the souls of His tormentors, interceding for their forgiveness.
Nandun pa rin ang kanyang pagmamahal sa kanyang creation, no? Because He's one of the Creator. At nandun ang kanyang pagpapahalaga sa kanilang mga kaluluwa na kung saan He was asking the Father for forgiveness. Totoo yung sinabi ni Apostle Paul that Jesus Christ is the mediator between God and man. And here, Jesus Christ is interceding for the people who are crucifying Him. No? And He is asking the Father to forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. Kung alam lang nila ang kanilang ginagawa, hindi nila gagawin yun, di ba? But because of spiritual blindness, blinded by the prince of the air, by Satan, they do that out of ignorance. No? But again, here, Jesus Christ is offering the grace to the people behind His crucifixion. Even today, sa panahon po natin, people are doing things that go against God's command or yung plano niya, no? People are doing murder, rape, yung gera na yan. Hindi naman gusto ng Diyos yan kasi anong resulta ng gera? Marami ang namamatay, marami ang naghihirap, marami ang naghihikaos. Tumataas ang presyo ng langis. Kaya tuloy, siyempre, hindi ka na makalabas dahil kung may sasakyan ka, gagamit ka ng gasolina, no? Maraming epekto ang gawa ng tao because of greediness, because of selfishness. Kaya nangyayari yan. The murder, the rape, the wars. No? But Jesus Christ always offer the grace to the people who do not know what they are doing. Maybe sa mga taong di nakakaalam niya, katulad yan, no? Talagang kailangan merong magsasabi about the gospel. Because the gospel will be the instrument to open the eyes of those who are spiritually blind. No? Because kung spiritually blind, anong kailangan? Anong gamot? Spiritual din. And the gospel is the spiritual word of God na siyang kailangan ng tao para mabuksan ang kanyang kaisipan.